Whew. Guys, yesterday was hectic, but yes, now I'm refreshed and I think it's a wonderful day for a video. Today we're going to talk about something that I think photographers, filmmakers, you guys should actually buy into this idea, because in some instances you can't always go back and forth testing your flash and all that, because you have to be real quick and be fast with your processes, especially for wedding photographers. When things are done in a haste, you have to quickly set things up. There's no time to work with flashes. You can have your your trigger on top of your camera that you can remotely change settings, but this is the fastest way to actually go about it. You of course need an assistant when you are working during weddings, when you need to move your light around. But in a studio setting, like for instance what you're seeing, continuous lighting is something I love to always use. I can blend them with flashes. I can actually use it outdoors, particularly indoors. And when you even have RGB also present as a feature with your lights, just like the Ambitfo FL 80 RGB that I spoke about, that was sent across to me, which I actually still recommend that you get one for yourself. I equally believe that if you want to really understand how lighting works, you need to actually have light that's continuous, that you can see as you move it. If it's dynamic, you have to be able to see how it plays on your subject or play on the in the environment where you're shining the light on. So even with flashes that come with model lights, they are basically meant to help you know where the light is going to hit and how it might play on your subject before you even hit it. It's not just to aid your camera to focus, but you can also see it. Even though it's not as strong, that's the reason why you might need a continuous light. And a lot of lights have been coming out that are as powerful. You might not have all the funds to purchase those that are meant for high budget films where they may make the sun with these lights, but I'm talking about any light that's strong enough to make you see it, all right, and something that you can actually play around with your flash. Maybe the shortcomings that you might encounter is that you cannot use HSS, and if that's your thing, you might need to invest in stronger lights or much more expensive continuous lights if you want to still use continuous lights in addition to your flashes. So basically that's that. But through my journey doing photography and getting myself introduced and using continuous lighting, I've come to actually understand light and maximize what I can do with the limitations that is brought before me with whatever light I use. I know that you might compromise on your ISO. You can bump it up as high because you might want to get the best power output that your light can actually provide you. So if you know these limitations, I think you can find your way around whatever it is that you do with your continuous lighting. Filmmakers shoot outdoors with continuous lighting, even when there's a broad sunny day, especially when you want the sun to serve as a backlighting. You can use continuous light to shine in their faces. Of course, you need to get these highly expensive ones because you need to be able to have the output hit your subject. And where there's light, it makes it very easy for the softwares to decipher what colors serve the skin tones best, and what the clothing and everything else as an element in the frame. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to tell you, that if you want to really understand how lighting works, I think the best way to go about it is to go for a continuous light that you can see as the light gets moved or wherever. Then you can know how to position your lights where you want your flashes to be, and it can serve as a very good reference for you. So thank you very much for checking it out. Subscribe to my channel for more, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. See ya.